It is 5:12 p.m. on a Friday afternoon rush hour. You are driving home from work on a crowded 6-lane highway, listening to music on the radio, when suddenly every digital display on your dashboard goes pitch black. Your engine dies instantly. The power steering freezes. Across all 6 lanes of traffic, every modern vehicle coasts to a complete dead stop. Nothing. No cell service, no traffic lights, no GPS, no hum from electric engines, just silence. You step out of your car and look at the skyline. The entire city's power grid has gone completely dark in a single microsecond, and no one knows when or if the power will ever return. What you do in the next 72 hours will determine whether your family reunites safely or falls into total chaos. By the end of this video, you will know the exact step-by-step 3-day EMP survival plan every family should have, from the first 5 minutes on a stalled highway to protecting your home when all modern electronics burn out. When a high-altitude electromagnetic pulse or massive solar storm strikes, an invisible burst of energy floods the atmosphere at the speed of light. Stop. In the first 5 minutes of an EMP attack, your immediate instinct might be to sit inside your stalled car and repeatedly turn the ignition key. Do not stay inside a dead car on a highway. In a sudden grid collapse, behind you are thousands of coasting vehicles, creating massive chain reaction pileups. Grab your emergency bag and immediately move off the roadway to a safe shoulder. Understanding the physics of an EMP explains why modern technology dies so fast. The initial E1 pulse lasts only a few nanoseconds, but it generates thousands of volts per meter, burning out unshielded microchips, vehicle engine control units, and cell tower infrastructure instantly. Older mechanical vehicles with simple carburetors may survive, but modern computer-controlled cars become useless metal bricks. Step 1. Assess your location and start moving on foot. If you are stuck miles from home, highways will be completely blocked by abandoned cars. Relying on digital maps on your phone will fail. You must carry a physical paper map and comfortable walking shoes in your vehicle trunk at all times. Step 2. Disconnect grid-tied devices. If you are at home when the pulse hits, immediately disconnect any backup battery systems or solar array inverters that were connected to the main electrical panel to prevent secondary surge damage. You have evacuated the dead highway and started your trek home. But how do you protect your family's vital electronics from being destroyed before an attack even occurs? Now that you understand how an EMP destroys microchips, the first 12 hours are about leveraging mechanical tools and Faraday protection. First, the Faraday Cage reality. Most people believe you need expensive military gear to shield electronics from an EMP. They are wrong. A simple sealed metal container, such as a clean metal trash can lined with cardboard, a metal ammunition box, or even an unplugged microwave oven, acts as a natural Faraday cage. The metal exterior redirects the high-frequency electromagnetic wave around the interior space, keeping backup walkie-talkies, LED flashlights, emergency radios, and medical devices completely safe inside. Second, water grid isolation. Shut off your main water valve immediately. While an EMP destroys electric grid transformers, municipal water towers will continue to drain by gravity for a short window. Closing your main valve traps clean water inside your home's pipes before negative pressure sucks contaminated groundwater into the system. Third, mechanical sovereignty. Replace electronic reliance with mechanical backups. Mechanical can openers, manual hand crank radios, analog wall clocks, and physical door locks become your most valuable assets. Imagine this. Your neighbor laughs across the fence. "It's just a temporary solar glitch. My electric car will charge tomorrow." 3 days later, his vehicle is a useless brick. His home automation is dead. His electronic smart locks are frozen shut, leaving his family locked outside in the dark. The difference wasn't luck, it was preparation. Your family is reunited at home, and your Faraday-shielded emergency radio is functional. But what happens when night falls over a continent with zero power, zero refrigeration, and zero streetlights? As night settles over a dark nation, the atmosphere outside becomes unnervingly silent. An EMP does not just turn off the lights. It destroys the microprocessors that govern regional food distribution, financial networks, and municipal fuel pumps. First, light discipline. Keep your indoor lighting dim, using low-lumen LED lanterns pointed at white walls inside interior rooms. In a dark city where no streetlights exist, a single bright window can be seen from miles away. Second, preservation of non-electric food. Open your freezer once to move high-value protein items into insulated coolers with ice. Consume perishable items first before opening sealed canned goods. Cook strictly outdoors using manual camp stoves, keeping charcoal and propane units far away from closed living spaces to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Third, communication discipline. Use battery-powered walkie-talkies on pre-agreed channels only at scheduled times, such as 5 minutes at the top of every hour, to conserve battery life and maintain operational privacy. Your home is secure, and your mechanical tools are functioning. But how do you survive day 3 when the entire nation realizes the grid won't be coming back for months? Day 3 arrives. The sun rises over a silent continent. No radio stations are broadcasting except emergency government frequencies on long-range AM channels. First, off-grid power restoration. If you stored spare solar charge controllers and small power stations inside a metal Faraday box, you can now connect them to your solar panels. While the main grid remains dead for months, your home gains independent solar power to run water purifiers and medical devices. Second, neighborhood security and mutual aid. Walk your street and connect with trusted neighbors. Establishing a neighborhood watch and pooling manual tools creates a secure perimeter against opportunistic crime. Third, long-term mechanical mindset. Transition your daily routine to human-powered efficiency. Hand-pumped water filtration, solar water heating, and manual food preparation ensure your home remains stable indefinitely. Again, the difference wasn't luck, it was preparation. The modern electrical grid will not last forever. Sooner or later, a high-altitude pulse or massive solar storm will strike. But the question is, will your family be ready when it does? Having a simple, clear 3-day EMP plan means that when the lights go out forever, your family doesn't experience panic. They experience calm, quiet leadership. The difference between panic and survival is preparation. If you want practical guides that help you stay calm when everyone else panics, subscribe. Because the next emergency won't send you a warning. Stay safe, stay calm, and take care of your family.